right, guys, so I am back. All right, so yes, I bet you guys are curious to know why I downsized my plants and what plants did I downsize. Yes, so story time. This is story time. Okay, and I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible to let you guys know. And I'm being brutally honest, completely honest with you guys, completely transparent with you guys. So don't judge me, don't come for me, okay? All right, so story time. Why I downsized my plants and got rid of a few of them. Okay, so look, it all started when I was pregnant and when this whole quarantine thing started, right? And I was just, we ain't had nothing but time just to be on our phones or do whatever. It's like, we in this pandemic and this quarantine. This is back in March, I think, February, March, April, June. Sister don't know what's going on. And I'm pregnant. I'm just roaming, looking at the internet, looking on Instagram on my plant page. And I just fell in love with all these plants. I just was like, oh, this will give me something to do while we're home. I can water my plants. I can repot the plants. Take pictures of the plants. Yeah, it was a lot of stuff that I could do. So I just fell in love with all these plants. And I was like, oh, I want that one. That one's nice. That one. It's just like these plants started popping out of nowhere. Y'all know on my Instagram page, Day of Plants. I've been on there since I think 2018, I think, or something like that. And I've been really serious in my plant collection for like the past 3-4 years. So I've seen a lot of beautiful plants, but all of a sudden when quarantine pandemic want to come up in this camp, I just started noticing all these plants that I've never seen that were so beautiful. Like, for example, to name some, the Hoya australis variegated, the Monstera, what is that one? The Monstera Cipleticana. If you're a plant person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Monstera Peru, the Philodendron brandatum or brandatum. What else? It was just a lot of beautiful. The variegated Philodendron silver stripe, Philodendron cream Rio splash, Philodendron Rio splash cream, striped silver, Brazil heart, all that. It was just so many plants that just started popping up that were becoming a hot commodity. You plant people know what I'm talking about. And I was like, I was up for the challenge. I just loved the challenge. I was like, oh, I got to get that one. That was beautiful. I'm getting that one. I was just so determined. Also, what was that other one that everybody was trying to, the Philodendron, Micali's Final or something. Micali's Final, the Philodendron Birkin. It was just, what else? It was just a lot of plants. Different Chinese Aglaomina evergreens. It was just the variegated ZZ. All these plants started to come up. I did not get that variegated ZZ. Sister not paying $100-something for that plant. Can't afford it. Got a kid now. But anyways, to make a long story short, so I was just getting these plants. And when I would say, I was like, okay, I'm not getting no more plants. That's when another plant came that was just like even prettier. And I was like, I got to get that one. Then it just became a continuous cycle. You know what I mean? So I only had like about a few plants. But then, from up till last month, it was just like so many plants up in my crib. And I have a small little plant room that is my den area, my room, my she room. And I just would wake up one morning and I would just be like, like when you invite people over your house and people don't want to leave, or you invite people over to stay for a couple of days and they don't want to leave, and you just wake up and be like, bro, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? So I would just be coming downstairs in the morning to watch my news with my coffee. You know what I'm saying? Coffee, anyone? And I would just be like looking at these plants. They would just be staring at me. It was a lot of them. And I would just be like, look, why are you staring at me like that? You gotta go. You gotta go. It just turned into an entire forest. And I got overwhelmed. I was just like, what did I do? All these freaking plants, like y'all gotta go. Like I love y'all. I started giving them away. I started selling them on Mercury, Mercury.com. I sold a lot of plants on there. Like, yeah. So I made my money back, so I'm good. But I was just like, I'm getting overwhelmed. Like I was like, I can't do this. So I downsized a lot of my plants, and I'm pretty much back to where I originally started, with the exception of a few plants that I do have. I was even trying to get rid of more, and my husband was like, nah, I like those, keep those, just wait, just keep those. So yeah, I really got overwhelmed, and I was just like, I gotta get rid of these plants. Like, I was like, I can't be having all these plants. Like, it was just becoming like a whole entire forest, just taken to a whole nother level. You know, I love plants. Y'all know I love plants. But at some point, you gotta draw that line. Now, there's a lot of people who are cool with having thousands of plants in their room. That's fine. You know, thousands of plants or hundreds of plants. You know, I know a plant lady who has 400 plants, and all of her plants are beautiful. She decorates her home so beautifully with them. She has a really big home, I think, and her plants are beautiful like that. She is on a whole nother level with plants. Shout out to her. She knows what I'm talking about. But I have a small place, so I was like, nah, this is not gonna happen. So yeah, that's what happened. The quarantine, I was home all day, fell in love with all these plants, got all these plants, and then was just like, this is too many. But I made my money back. I sold them. Just to name a few, some of the plants I did sell. And y'all don't come for me when I'm about to tell y'all. Gonna be like, she dumb as heck. Why would she sell that plant? She's dumb, son. Yes, so I did have the Philodendron brandatum. That was a rare plant. That's a hot commodity. That is a hot commodity plant. And I did get some cuttings of that plant, and I sold it. I don't get caught up too much. I try not to get caught up too much in the whole hot commodity plant stuff. So I know y'all like, why would she sell it? Yes, I sold that plant. Also, some other plants. I had two of the begonias. I like those plants. Those plants are pretty, but that's not my style. I don't really like how they grow. I've learned that I like vining plants, philodendrons and pothos, and Hoyas. I was like the begonias. I had the begonia, my special angel, and then the begonia frosty. I sold that, and I was over it. I was like, I didn't like how they grew. So I sold those. Also, I had the white frost, the white cactus, the variegated white cactus, sold those. I had two of those. I sold those. I had also, it was a Hoya. I had two of the same Hoyas, sold one. Snake plants, got rid of the snake plants. I don't have those. I told you my Monstera, that's gone. What else? I can't think of any others. I think that was it. I think I sold, yeah, I think that was it. It was several plants that I got rid of. That I was just like, it's time to part ways. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if this is something that you felt, or you were like, nah, bring on the plants, I want more. Let me know. Like, I've been on this plant journey, this whole plant thing, for a few years now, several years now, and I've come to realize that there are just certain plants that I like. I love vining plants. I did put up another plant shelf to put the rest of my vining plants on. I just love vining plants, pothos, philodendrons, and Hoyas. I love those, with the exception of the ZZ plant and my Chinese aglaomina and my birds of paradise. Those are I think the only three plants that I have that are not in the pothos, philodendron, and Hoya family. So I will be doing another plant tour soon. I will be showing you my new plant shelves in my little plant room, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. You know what I mean? If any of you guys thumbs down this, y'all kind of like some haters, you know what I'm saying? Because sister trying to keep it real, y'all want to shut sister down. Okay, yeah, so check me out on Instagram. It's my plant page if you haven't already, Day of Plants. Check me out, follow me, I'll follow you back. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.